just talking about anime. Yes, it's important to hear what they say. Argue over weapons throughout night and day. Now that you listen to the Rant Cafe.
Yo, what is happening, world? Welcome to another episode of the Rant Cafe Anime Podcast Extravaganza. I am still here recording from a basement in New York because I like to still support the boys with content. And we have here, for the first time, an absolute legend, Fream.
You're welcome. I'm here. No problem.
Oh my god.
Nice break.
Hey, Fream,
Steal
what's
my
up?
spotlight, dude.
Sorry,
Hi.
sorry.
Fream is a Vtuber extraordinaire, also known for carrying Tectone's YouTube channel with fantastic artwork. And it's a pleasure to have you here today. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
We
Pleasure's
also
all
have...
mine.
Sorry?
Pleasure's all mine, to be fair.
Hell yeah. We've been trying for a while, and somehow it's
Yeah.
just never worked into both of our schedules at the same time. But
Yeah.
I'm glad we've made it today. We also have Briggs!
Oh, hey, hi. What's up? This is definitely
Hey,
the first
hi,
time I introduced myself.
Thanks to Briggs!
Like the Briggs!
Briggs.
And we also have Animac, who has been dabbling in the art world, and he's hoping to take over James Charles now that he's been canceled.
Yeah, I'm definitely an expert on beauty, but not with makeup because I just do it. I go raw dog. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean,
He
bro?
he
Literally,
raw dogs his...
he goes raw, bro.
Okay, dude.
Yo,
Raw
right
dog.
before we started, he's like, I gotta go powder my nose and comb my hair because he puts his webcam on every single time. I
mean,
respect it, bro. I respect it.
You have to powder your nose. That's just professional
Alright, well,
courtesy.
now that your nose is all powdered, I would like to propose to Freem her coming up with her favorite anime and we roasting them. Or rather, talking about them and seeing if she has better taste than any of us, but more importantly, than Tectone.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Tectone's list was so good because he had some great choices, but for the craziest reasons anyone's ever heard. Or, like, he would hate the part that everyone loves
Yeah.
in a show. He would hate.
And his reasoning was hilarious. And then you'd have like what not Vinland Saga. That's a good anime. He'd have Dr. Stone next to like classics.
I think Dr.
What's wrong
Stone's
with
his
that?
favorite, like his favorite manga, and it threw me for...
I think it's ahead of One Piece for him.
Yeah, we all dropped Dr. Stone, if you're wondering, Freem.
Oh my god, dude, y'all are messing out.
No, I think
Oh no!
I think
Oh,
Dr.
God.
Stone is interesting and fine, but it didn't compel me to keep watching. I probably will get back to it eventually, though, because I think it's totally cool. But in no way would I be like, yo, this is a top 20, top 30 show series, you know?
I get that for show, but for manga though, I think it's top tier in terms of like how it leaves the reader, and it's just like compare it to like One Piece manga. It's like night and day. That's why I prefer Dr. Stone over it. But I read more manga than I do
Wait.
watch anime.
Wait, are
For
you
Dr.
saying the
Stone,
Doctor?
manga to One Piece?
Oh, my eyes!
I'm
My
100% saying that. I'm sorry. I love One Piece, but like, I'm sorry, dude.
And
It's
the
like-
roasting has begun, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. I don't even have to do anything because we have Nux and Briggs here.
This
The
is
One
so-
Piece,
Dude, One Piece
the
is
One
so
Piece
good.
stands.
One
It's
Piece is
good, but,
it's
like,
legit.
okay.
You don't understand. One Piece is like, it is the greatest fiction that has been produced in the last 2 decades.
Literally,
Oh yeah, I agree. Chopper's the best character. I agree, Nux.
Who?
Chopper?
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 I'm assuming
I
that's a
love
joke,
Chopper.
but I do like
It's a
Chopper.
joke. It's a joke. I don't like Chopper, Briggs.
I like Chopper. I think literally the entire cast of One Piece is good. Some better than others.
Well,
my favorite
realistically,
character is
Chopper,
Kinemon. I
as a
like Kinemon.
character,
He really
Chopper
carried the
has
one
more dimensions than any character of Dr. Stone in season 1 of the anime. Let's be real.
I completely
Oh,
disagree.
God.
I think Chopper sucks. And therefore, I will be defending Dr. Stone against...
I don't know.
Chopper
For all we know, the manga could be amazing for Dr. Stone. A lot of people.
I read further into the manga. I've read like 60, 70 chapters of Dr. Stone.
Really?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Man.
it was because Tectone kept like saying it's
It
like the
is.
second best manga of all time after Berserk or something, and then Nux was like,
I don't,
alright,
Tectone
fine.
never read Berserk.
Oh, okay.
He has not, no.
Berserk's really good, though.
What is his number one? Because didn't he say Dr. Stone was number 2, or was Dr. Stone number
No,
1?
Dr. Stone was his, I think, number 1.
Crazy. Anyway,
Yeah, this
Freem, this is not about
Okay.
Tectone. What are your favorite anime?
Oh god.
Or
I
manga.
can or manga. Okay. God, I'm gonna get like the boomer card here. Okay, I really like Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Ah!
Gross. Overrated.
Ah!
Dude.
Bad characters.
Oh,
Terrible ending.
all right.
Ah!
Yeah, Misato's best girl though. Let's be real.
True.
Yeah, she's. But I mean,
Better
to
than
be fair,
Chopper.
I actually like Evangelion, and that's where I
Let's
disagree with these two
go.
guys because it's so deep, and they just don't get the
Ah,
deepness.
it's so deep. Fream,
They don't
do you
get
like
the
it 'cause
deepness?
it's so deep? Is that
They
why you
don't
like
go
it?
raw dog enough, so they don't appreciate the deepness. But the point is, in terms of the actual like best girls, like Misato is the only option. I think. Like,
Pretty
everything
much.
else
I
is a
mean, unless you
disaster.
consider rebuild Asuka, then later on she becomes the other option. But you know.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the rebuilds, just the original and the movie.
Okay. Well, rebuilds are good. Definitely recommend. Different Eva premise, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's more like action and lighthearted, right? Rather than
Yeah,
like,
it's more like today's anime than because like a big part of why I liked it is because it's like a lot of like mental warfare.
Yeah.
And like I found that I have like this trend of like I like these like shows and concepts where characters are put into this like very depressing, well, I guess it's like, you know, I like Promise Neverland. I love the Promise Neverland manga as well.
I love
I know
Promised
the anime.
Neverland too. I
Yeah,
really
it's so
do.
I am so pissed what they did with season 2 though. Like I
Yeah.
had such high hopes. I literally thought this was going to be like the next like big anime if they were going to be able to pull it right, like pull it off right. But then they just did that.
Agree. Especially because season 1 they did such a great job.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
It really was so good. Honestly, so much
I-
deeper than Ava.
Since you've read Promised Neverland though, what are your thoughts on the big twist at the end?
I mean, like we're talking like end, right?
I'm not talking end. I'm talking like before
Okay.
the final arc.
Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's good.
I thought it was
it's not
really
like-
good. I thought I got
Yeah,
so
I
much
think-
hate for no reason. I really
Yeah,
liked
I
it.
do agree. I do agree that it was like overly hated for no reason. I feel like people didn't understand what was happening, and so they just like I don't want to like spoil anything.
Unlike Evangelion, which even a toddler can understand.
It's true.
I just think you guys aren't intellectually inept in order for you to understand Evangelion. Okay.
Wow. You mean
I see. I wouldn't say that,
Okay.
Freem,
Okay,
because
okay, I can-
I'm too
If you're gonna
zen.
roast us, at least
I'm
do
too-
it right.
I'm too
I
zen to say that
unroasted.
to them, but I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Not quite joined for 3 seconds and jumped down. Why does he do that?
Quite also
Ooh.
subbed earlier, I think. I think he
Wait, hold
subbed.
up. Quite.
Yo, Quite, do you just Quite watch anime?
Sorry about that.
Hey, welcome
Hey.
back, dude.
Hello.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I saw.
Woo!
So now all we can see is Freem's boobs on the stream.
Yo, Quite, do you watch anime, bro?
No.
Do I watch what?
Anime.
Of course, he watches
Not even
anime.
once. Not
No.
even once.
I started him on Code Geass, but he's. Where are you up to?
I'm on like episode 21 right now.
Ooh.
Okay, all right. It only took you 2 months to get there. It's pretty good.
I did like 14 of those in the last 2 days. All right, cut me some slack here.
Oh, understand.
hell yeah.
All is forgiven. Hell yeah! How you liking it?
I'm really fucking hooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel-
Fream, have you seen Code Geass?
Yeah, no,
Uh,
they definitely have.
I'm not. I haven't like gone super deep in. Like I'm super at like the beginning of it. I've been recommended to watch it by a lot of people, and same with Techie. Where I'm at is that I think currently where I'm at, super early on, Clovis isn't feeling too good. And that's
Oh
pretty much where I
man, yeah,
ended.
Clovis,
so that's-
underrated character.
Wait,
Prince
hold up. That's
Clovis.
that's not just towards the beginning. That's literally
That's
episode
literally the
2.
beginning,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
But, like,
Prince Clovis was too beautiful for this world. That was the problem.
Yeah, I agree.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm excited to see where this guy takes off, and then I'm like, oh, wait, what?
I know.
Huh?
I was also thinking, I can't wait for this anime about Prince Clovis to really take off, and then that Lelouch guy, fucking
Oh,
They painted the
ruins
walls with
everything.
that motherfucker.
yes, he did.
Lelouch.
Yes, he
Lelouch,
did.
you know, questionable pedigree, not
His
a real
name's funny.
gentleman.
All right, dude. Hell yeah. All right, Freem. So what else have you watched? Because so far you're kind of, I don't know,
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. Stone. That's
Okay. Let me go. I like Dororo. I stand with Teki when it comes to Dororo is better than Demon Slayer.
I agree with that too.
No, definitely not.
I mean, I think they're both kind of mid, so okay.
I don't know. I love the entire premise of Dororo, and I love Hyakimaru, so I'm just like, it's just like it's near and dear to my heart. Plus, it's one of those like, I don't know. It was like not a super long watch. It was like kind of like a light watch, and it was just really nice and very sad and depressing, but also pog.
Does Dororo have a manga, or is it just those 25 episodes? That's it, or 24?
It has like, it's an old series that was
Oh, true. I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very old. It even has a PS2 game.
Nice.
But then they cut it off.
No, I like Dororo, but Demon Slayer has some arcs coming up. Not the stuff we've seen in the anime yet that are better than anything in Dororo. It's just the way it is.
Honestly, I think I like both kind of like equally. I think they both have their strengths and weaknesses. I'm pretty indifferent.
I guess if I'd have to pick, I'd say Demon Slayer, but I thought they were both mid.
The problem is that Demon Slayer now is so overhyped because it has become so popular that people just love to hate on it. But it doesn't mean it's a bad show. Just because it isn't top 10, top 20 doesn't mean it's bad.
All right, man. That's how media works. The more popular it gets, the shittier it is.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
much.
like what's happening to My Hero right now, and I'm just like,
It's
okay,
painful.
no.
That's
My
Minecraft
Hero-
Twitter in a nutshell.
My Hero legitimately this season was
First half was dog shit. It's like better now that it's like on the My Villain Academia arc, but like beyond that.
Oh, you do
Finally,
watch
dude.
anime. You're watching MHA.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
you-
that's like
you
the
don't
one that I've
understand.
kept up with like since I was a child.
Man,
Dude,
that's the
you don't
problem with-
understand.
So you were
This
a
whole
child
anime-
like 3 years ago. Cool.
Yes.
It came out when I was like 15.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, quite 16 now.
Yeah, My
Exactly.
Villain Academia should have been like half the season, not only
Agreed.
4 or 5 episodes. Like that's the best, one of the best arcs, if not the best arc in the whole story. And they completely sidelined it because they wanted to introduce the movie stuff because they want to make money on the movie. Oh,
I honestly though, like if they did it last season, it would have sucked way worse than it did because like the animation budget was split in half. Like I'm almost glad they waited so it could have gotten the proper treatment, at least to some extent. It should have been longer.
yeah. And the other problem is that people were expecting it much earlier in the story, so
Yeah.
that I feel like a lot of people thought it was going to be skipped altogether and tuned out, which is unfortunate because it definitely ruined the pacing of the whole anime season.
Yeah, but I'm hoping like things like they get their shit together next season because you know next big war arc.
Oh yeah, like I mean, after MVA, it's all like crazy from there. Like there's not one bad arc. So, you know, I really hope they don't fuck that up.
Yeah, I don't know. My
Gotta hope.
Hero, whatever. When I found Quite, you don't understand. He was scrounging in the gutters. He was watching My Hero and Demon Slayer, and he was like,
I haven't even seen Demon Slayer.
"Oh, never mind." It was on your list.
I've completed like maybe 7 or 8 anime in my lifetime.
Hell
But you
yeah.
said anime, not animes, so that is a point for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I kept calling him out for saying hentais instead of hentai.
I never said hentais. Okay, this is just a
Yeah,
fucking
joking.
lie at this point.
Yeah.
You're just trying to throw me under the
Yeah,
bus.
he
now.
loves
I'm
Demon
bad,
Slayer
but I'm not that
hentais.
bad.
Demon Slayer hentais are his favorite.
God.
You were
To be
all
fair,
like,
I'm really creeped out by Nux's eyes. What is going on, bro?
I don't know. It keeps glitching because the Wi-Fi's trash.
Right now, you look like Brock from the Pokemon anime.
No,
What's
I look
going...
like what's his name? God damn it. Ichimaru from Bleach. You know that guy.
Oh,
the
true.
two
True,
spooky
true.
guy. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It's like,
So-
What is going on? I've never seen
No.
your VTuber like that.
Anyway,
I'm using a different. Okay.
we should go back to Fream's list, which is honestly pretty bad so
Oh.
far for like a top 20.
Oh, God,
if we're
yeah.
looking at Dororo and Ava.
All right, Quite. You just said yeah, but you only watched 7
Love
shows.
it.
Okay.
I was gonna say like I don't want to fuck up the thing you got going with Fream. I only joined because I misclicked, so I'm gonna let you guys have it. Sorry for fucking up your layout.
Thank
Quite-
you, Quite. You committed to it. You
I
misclicked,
agree.
but then you committed. I like
If-
It's
it.
always a pleasure when you accidentally misclick and call me.
If
Yeah,
anyone
but-
else
yeah.
joined, I'd be like, okay, what are you doing? But like, quite like you're allowed to join, bro.
Love you, Briggs. See y'all.
Later, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Bye.
Now I gotta fix the overlay again. God damn it. No.
What a bitch, am I right?
Fucking
Knox,
Oh my
quite.
God,
Knox.
what a bitch.
Knox, can we
Lucky
just
I
go
love
back
him.
to your smoking hot, thick waifu avatar because this is just getting ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, No. Although, speaking of smoking hot waifu avatars, wink, 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 wink. When I hit 2.5 million subs on my main channel and 1 million on my second channel, boob reveal.
Ooh.
Oh, let's
Ooh,
go.
Yeah, right,
Nice, bro.
right.
That's what I've
Excited.
been living for. Nuxtaku boob reveal.
That's what everyone's been living for.
And then you can, for 3 million, you can do like ass cheek reveal. Beautiful.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, only 4 away from 60 on the Raid Shadow Legends. So definitely download it, do the tutorial. It's free, and you're helping the boys.
Man, I feel
Back
bad.
to Fream's list.
I was gonna say, I
Let's go.
feel bad
God.
because like I think I'm gonna be bad with the roasting this week, but I bet you quite 7 anime that he's watched are better than Freem's top 10.
You're so
Come
mean,
on, man.
dude. Okay,
You said this is the roasting episode. I gotta put in the
It's
work.
okay. It's not my fault you have bad taste.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Whoa.
All right, prove me wrong. Next
Okay.
anime.
Next anime. Monster Musume. Let's go.
Oh no! I was supporting you.
Wait,
I
hold
was
on. What?
supporting you on Evangelion.
I actually
How
like
can we-
Monster Musume.
How can we make the case for Evangelion being deep when you just said that Monster
Okay.
Musume is one of your top
You know,
20
Monster
anime?
Musume is deeper than Ava.
It's a good, like, I don't know. It's
It's cute.
like, it's like my
fun.
comedy show, man. It's like
You're just
a,
biased because you yourself are a monster girl. So
that
you're
is
biased.
true.
Mm.
I do. But although if I was super biased, I would be a snake lady at this point.
Let's go.
Mia's best
Mia
girl.
gang, Mia.
Let's go.
But the real question is, though, Fream, what do you prefer? Top half snake, bottom half woman? Or top half woman, bottom half snake?
The second one.
Grace?
Yeah.
Snake.
Bottom half snake, but it's because it's confirmed that Mia has a vagina.
I wasn't talking about Mia. I was just saying.
Well, I'm
top
talking-
half, bottom half.
I'm
We're
talking
not
about
referring
Mia.
to Mia. To the question, Briggs.
Bottom half snake, I guess.
Wow, look at this dude. That's pretty messed up, dude. Okay, anyway,
Mia-
I'm not even gonna
Mia's
ask Animac because he'll say like right half snake.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Monster Musume. It's fun. It's cute. It's funny. Characters are likable. Isn't
Okay,
in my,
Briggs, but-
it's not even in my top 69. So sorry, Freem.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
God.
saying. Like, I'm not saying it's the worst show ever. I'm just saying top 20, guys.
Yeah, top 20. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, I
Okay,
respect it. You stuck the landing.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Oh,
No.
come on.
Like we were roasting like Evangelion and freaking whatever, and she comes out here guns blazing with Monster Musume, not scared, unabashful.
Yeah.
I say that's pretty respectable.
I do respect it.
I ain't
Okay.
scared of my superior taste.
But
Ooh,
I feel
anime.
like if Anime Recon was here, he would be on board with most of your choices, Freem. You make of that what you will. But I feel like he would support you.
Pretty rough.
I mean, I respect a list that's more personal and isn't afraid to get criticized than a list that just FMA Brotherhood, Death Note,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, bringing up FMA Brotherhood, dude. Original FMA, I'm sorry, but that shit is way better than Brotherhood.
Oh.
And I know it's a hot
What?
take, but the homunculi concept is just a lot more. I don't know. I resonate with it a lot
I
better.
actually
and
agree. I
so
don't agree
that
with
in
you.
itself.
I don't agree with
Okay.
you that I prefer FMA to FMA Brotherhood, but I way prefer the homunculi concept in the original.
Yeah. Like I
that
just
any
I
case
feel,
of I guess I could spoil it because it's 2003. But any
Yeah.
case of human transmutation that went wrong creates a homunculus.
Yes.
yeah.
I
It
think
was
That's cool.
super dope, and the fact that Izumi being tied in Wrath was her her child was like so pog, and I thought that was so cool. And then paired it up with
Yeah, and
Conqueror
Sloth was
Shambhala.
their mother. Right?
Yeah, like
Sloth was
that.
their
Like when
mother.
that happened, I was like, holy shit. And then it got real dark real fast with
Yeah, but I guess
with
the main
Rose and-
complaint is just that the ending was so bad.
I mean
don't think it
pairing
was
it up
that
with
bad.
Conqueror Shambhala. I feel like you have to pair both of them up together in order for you to really get like a true ending.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw the movie. It ended with still a bunch of homunculi running around. Like, you know, it didn't end.
I don't remember. All I know is
We did.
FMA, the original, is actually really good. I still prefer Brotherhood, but it's still good. So
Yeah, I will say this. A lot of people like to say, oh, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is overhyped because it's rated so high on Mal. It's not, man. Every time I rewatch it, and I've watched it like 4 or 5 times, every time I rewatch it, I'm thinking, it's not going to be as good as I remember. I was younger when I watched it. I'm sure that I kind of looked too much into it. And every time I rewatch it, I'm like, it is that good. It is absolutely that good, man. There's so much nuance. It's always just, you discover new things every time you watch it. There's so much great characters, awesome philosophy, both Eastern and Western. It all comes together. It's beautiful. I appreciate Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Absolutely not overrated.
Oh shit, Animac, you know what else has like good philosophy, good characters, Eastern, Western? Raid Shadow Legends.
Evangelion.
Raid
Oh,
Shadow
oh
my
Legends,
God.
which is today's sponsor, and you can download it for free to support the boys. All right, carry on.
Thanks,
Follow the
Briggs.
link.
Cut out of this.
Below.
Thanks,
Yo,
Briggs.
promoting this shit on my stream too.
Oh, that's right. Fream is streaming today, which you could check out at twitch.tv/Fream? Question mark.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Slash
just
stream.
Fream. Just
Hell
Fream.
yeah. And actually, believe it or not, the video that I'm about to upload on my main channel is also sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Would you look at that?
I love Raid.
And Noxtaku's VTuber avatar is currently sponsored by Crystal Meth. Crystal Meth. Everyone.
Oh my god.
Pretty messed up. Dude.
It's going all over the place.
Hey,
He's having a tough day.
he's having a bad hair day, but he's not like Animac. He still shows up.
Oh,
Yeah, I
jeez.
see
Damn.
how he's showing.
Damn. All right, Freem. Next anime.
I love how we're accidentally
Alright.
roasting Animac. Freem comes out here with Monster Musume and we roast Animac. I like this.
Woo! Okay. All
Bro,
right,
it's not
let's-
we, it's
let's
just
think.
you. No.
Oops. My bad.
Okay. To continue my. All right. Let's see how you guys think of Fooly Cooly.
Ooh.
Love it.
Pretty sweet. Love it.
Love Fully Coolly.
Good.
Yes.
Haruko is actually one of the main reasons why I dyed my hair pink in real life.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, Haruko is she's such an interesting character because she's both likable and hateable at the same time.
Yep.
Yo, Mac, where was Fooly Cooly in your top 20? Did it make
It
it?
was his top 5.
Top
It
5,
was his
right?
top 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it was definitely my top 10. I love Fully Coolly. Obviously, it's very short, but it's almost that's what gives it its power. It's beautiful.
Yep. It's such an underrated show. Like I don't know many people who've actually watched it, and I'm just like, y'all need to watch this shit. It's so good.
I'm the
Yeah,
worst.
I mean-
I'm the worst. I still haven't watched it.
The music,
God.
the art,
Oh,
the
God, yeah.
messages about adulthood and childhood.
Auntie, oh,
Oh,
my god,
man,
dude,
love
he's
it.
so dope. Oh god,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
Hell yeah.
rewatch it just over the weekend at this point. Okay, Pog. No roasting of that one. Let's go. I'm winning.
No, good one. Yeah. Honestly.
Right. Okay.
And what she's going like,
I'm-
next up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come up with something. Shield
Okay.
Hero. Oh no,
Okay, good.
please, Freem. If Shield Hero's in your top 20, we're bringing
No,
Quite
fuck.
back.
No, 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 no. I'm sorry.
God.
I really don't like Shield Hero. Like
You're not the only one. None of
I
us like Shield Hero.
I just find it so generic. It's like Log Horizon, dude. Like I've seen it in every other show.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Stop. Log Horizon's amazing. How can you say that? How can you say
I feel like I've watched the same premise of that show in like 20 other shows.
I mean,
To
To be fair, Log Horizon is older.
Log Horizon is one of the first isekai anime, I'd say. It was 2013. It was at the boom of the genre altogether. And also, it was such a great story. It was like a political story where the main character is like a Lelouch-esque dude, except more compassionate.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched a few episodes and I wasn't compelled to continue.
I'm a big fan of Log Horizon. I think it's super good. Not worthy of being said in the same breath as Shield Hero.
I'm sorry, next, but
I
No,
dropped
you're
Shield.
not. No,
I
you're
dropped
not.
I'm
Shield
not
Hero
sorry,
2 to be
Drew.
fair.
Yeah, I dropped Shield Hero.
I
Yo,
mean, All
same.
Shield Hero has going for it is Raphtalia, and that's pretty much it.
I don't even agree, but okay.
I like
Yeah,
the
and
I
I
like the
like-
start of Shield Hero.
I like the dynamic between Raphtalia and the Shield Hero. And then they introduced that stupid chicken girl just for like
my God.
lolly cringe, and I was just like, why?
And you think she's gonna go away, but nope, she becomes part of the squad.
Yeah, and then we have to see Raphtalia being jealous of this like, just
It's like it's not even a competition, Raphtalia. Like, calm your tits, dude.
I know.
Hell yeah.
All right. I mean, we already spoke about Promised Neverland. That's more of a manga thing, though. But like, that's definitely, probably actually in my top 10 in terms of like manga, though. Like, I love it, and I'm so I'm so like furious that they just got rid of the best character Yugo in the entire series.
Wait, what are you referring to? Sorry.
Promise Neverland.
Oh, Promise Neverland.
Yeah, and how they removed best character in the second season, like one of the most.
How they removed logic and
Yep.
actual animation in the second season.
Yeah. And then the worst part is that those who watch the second season don't even feel compelled to watch to read the manga because they spoiled it with their stupid slideshow at the end.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly.
Yeah.
Slideshow.
No, the second season was abysmal. It was probably the worst case of anime adaptations of all
Bro,
time.
when Moist Critical makes like 2 different videos slamming how bad Promised Neverland season 2 was, then you know it's fucked.
True.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, that was
The
embarrassing.
manga's real good.
True. I love the manga.
Manga's amazing.
It's not in my top 20, but it is definitely in my top 50.
Yo, so I thought someone in chat was being sarcastic and they said, bro, Promised Neverland season 2 is amazing. And then I realized that the person who said that was Anime Recon, and now I think he might be serious.
Oh,
I don't think
He probably is.
Nah, I have enough faith.
I hope he's joking, bro.
Nah, I hope he's very, very serious.
I have very little faith. Love you, Recon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
Anyway.
another legend. Thank you,
Okay.
Crystal.
What else you got?
I like Noragami. Stray God.
Ooh, I love Noragami.
Same.
It would not be in my top 20, but it definitely has spunk. I like
Bro.
Noragami a lot.
I
I
like it a
I'll
lot.
give this a pass for top 20 just because of that amazing intro.
Both
Oh.
intros
By
are
deep
actually really
oral
good.
cigarettes.
That one is really good.
Yato is just such a likable character and just a good character at that.
I agree. Yato really carried Noragami.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a dude. I love that man.
Honestly, nothing to roast. Like, it wouldn't be my top 20, but honestly, I really like Noragami. I even read a bunch of the manga.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think it's one of those like not many people have watched it type of like you'll notice the trend that like a lot of these anime that I like are like probably from like 10 years ago.
2013,
Uh,
2014.
Yeah. That's because like I really got into anime and well, you know, the closet weeb thing and how now it's super popular so everyone knows anime, but like
Yes.
like
I
back
relate.
in the day. Yeah, so I was
Dude,
like
there's nothing worse than opening Twitter and seeing Ninja say the Chimera Ant arc is bad, you know? Like, aw, dude. I
So
mean,
here's the thing. Briggs and I, we are both Chads who didn't like anime before. It was only when it got cool that we were like, oh yeah, we're into anime, whatever. We'll do this for a
Bro,
living.
I was such a fucking Chad. I dressed up as Goku in high school and didn't give a fuck.
let's go. Dude, I
Wait, hold on.
cosplayed
And
Nada
me,
in high
anime,
school.
and what am I? I'm the guy that once anime got cool, I stopped making anime videos.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, that's because anime
of the-
died on YouTube, bro. Dude,
No,
you look like a cracked out alien right now.
I
Sorry.
told you.
He looks like a
I
cracked.
told
I
you.
just
Leave
don't.
my
I.
alien.
What the fuck?
You're so mean to my cracked out avatar, dude.
Yo, he looks like a cracked out alien. That is so accurate.
Oh my god.
I got so distracted. Oh my god.
I know. This is almost more distracting than last week. Almost.
Dude, leave my cracked out alien alone. He's having a hard time.
We need
He's in
to
the
start a Get Nux a USB cord fund. Holy
Yo,
shit.
we just hit 60 on raid. Thank you
Let's
guys so much.
go.
Appreciate you.
Let me know if I owe
Appreciate
you
you all.
VIP and I'll do it after the stream.
Hell yeah. Anyway, Fream, what else you got?
Okay, I know this is probably not gonna go over well. What are your thoughts on Air Gear?
Haven't seen it?
What?
I have
I've
zero
seen,
thoughts
like,
because I've never
one
heard of this.
episode of it. That's the skating one?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that's,
ridiculous.
The
That's
roller
just-
skating one.
Yeah. I thought it was... I mean, I didn't watch enough to have an opinion, but alright.
I've seen like
Oh
some
my God,
stupid
wait.
clips on Twitter about it.
Oh god.
It looks like it will be like a meme one, right? Like it'll be pretty meme.
Wait,
Uh,
hold
it
on.
has- it has
Are
some
you
comedic-
saying these anime because you haven't seen like a lot of good ones, or like?
Yeah, how much
No,
would
I'm
you say
seeing
you've
these anime
watched?
because I've watched. God,
20.
that's the thing is that I read more than I watch. Like most
Manga
of these
counts. We're including manga here.
manga count. Okay, fuck, dude. Okay. Trying to think.
Well,
See it.
I prefer when Nux lets the person know in advance so they could write down some anime, but Nux likes to put you on the spot.
Well, I let her
Yeah,
know in
every-
advance, As
Did
in
you?
6 months ago when I first invited her. But things
True, and
kept
then every
happening
single
in
time you're like,
between.
yo, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, I didn't even make a list, dude. I'm like
So
running
sad.
around all the time. It's so good. It's so good.
Does One Piece make your
no,
top
I'm-
20? This is the real question.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's
for sure.
go.
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah, no,
Oh,
One
God.
Piece is definitely up there. It's really good. Like, I am not up to date. I literally just got to I'm reading it right now. I got to like probably 4 chapters into the Wano arc. It's definitely really, really great.
Yeah.
I watched I watched a lot of the anime when I was like, it's a good putting an anime on in the background while you're doing other things. Anime.
True, because it's pretty
So.
slow. Although, I do have to say, I missed the last One Piece version, but damn,
Oh my
son,
God,
that
that was-
last chapter was so good.
Yo, me and Briggs were just like having a blast, the two of us doing with the One Piece version.
Dude,
It was
I
amazing.
thought doing it just me and you was gonna be difficult. We could have talked for like 3 hours.
Oh, I know, it was great. No, we didn't even interrupt each other. It was just.
It's wild.
Yeah, in fact, I'm glad it went well. I'm revoking my membership of the One Piece version.
Get the hell out of here. One Piece version's so fun.
It's true, it's true.
It's not like it's the Naruto version.
Yeah.
Bro, Naruto's
bro.
fire. I don't care what you guys
I
say.
mean, Naruto's good.
Alright,
though.
dude.
Just, yeah.
I heard you don't understand Itachi. Sad.
Oh god.
Anyway, what else you got, Freem?
Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay. Have any of y'all read Jagan?
Nope.
What's Jagan about?
It's like, okay, you know Parasite?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So it's kind of like, this is gonna be a hot take. It's a better Parasite. It even shows like it has Migi it references Migi in the manga, but it's kind of like the world all of a sudden gets like this storm of like frogs, tadpole things, right? That comes out of the sky. And then whenever these like frog beings like intertwines with a human, they become like a monster. And then
What?
these little frog things can sometimes turn humans into like literally like machines, like kind of like
I thought you were gonna say
God.
frogs, but okay.
no, not frogs, but yeah. And then some rare cases, someone who's been embodied by one of these like amphibian things, can become like this like machine monster guy that can like control the power that it's given to them and not succumb to it. And so it's about this like police officer guy who has like a really shitty life and then a really shitty girlfriend, and it's like he gets trapped with this like amphibian thing in him. And he doesn't know how to control it, and then he gets back home and his girlfriend becomes this monster and he has to kill his girlfriend, and all this crazy ass shit. It's a lot of like body horror, a lot of gore stuff, so that's why I say more like Parasite. But I'm not doing it justice by explaining. I'm not good at explaining things.
Oh, it sounds
But
pretty
it's
cool.
it's
Yeah, it actually sounds really cool. Goddamn.
But
It's
I think
really
I think
cool.
it's pronounced Jagan.
Jagan. Yeah, it's a lot of A's in it, but definitely a good manga to read. I adore it. It is pretty gory, but it's definitely probably actually in my top 10, and I wish more people would actually read it. Plus, the main character has a cool ability where he uses a finger gun like Yusuke. So let's go.
I was about to actually mention that because the only reference I know from the word Jagan is that's the name of Hiei's eyeball from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
So,
Any Hunter x Hunter Yu Yu Hakusho on
Yeah.
on your list?
So Hunter x Hunter is on my list. But I've been purposely avoiding it because I know I'm going to be asked about the Chimera Antark.
And on that note, what are your
Yes,
thoughts
it's
on the
in there.
Chimera Antark?
I think like okay, this is what I can say. I think a Snickers bar is cool, but I'm not going to run 10 miles to get it. So
well then I guess the Snickers bar is not as cool as the Chimera Ant arc, okay? All right. Because the Chimera Ant arc is really good, even though it's long. This is so sad.
I'm sorry. It's good, but like I don't know. Like I love the characters that were introduced. Like it's very pivotal, and I understand the symbolism of a lot of things that happen into it. Like Gon losing his humanity, and then the Chimera is starting to learn more, like becoming more humanized. And I understand that it's like this whole like masterpiece, and it can be argued as like the best arc, but it's just I just think it's long. Like I literally turned off my brain when watching it, and I was like, like I feel like I
Yeah.
haven't like I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just me though.
I hear you. I think Chimera Ant arc has amazing highs and it has some lows, but I think Nux and Briggs are blind to the lows of it. Whereas, for example, I think that something like York New is just
Yeah, let's
amazing.
go. I love
I
York
love
New.
York New as well. Don't get me wrong. I just think that the Chimera Ant arc happens to be brilliant and awesome.
I think.
Yeah, but it's not
because-
perfect because it's too long. The pacing really suffers at some points, and at other points we're focusing on characters that no one cares about. However, it does have a great payoff. I think it has some great characters, symbolism, everything, action. So a lot of strengths. Worst part of it is that butterfly dude. He's the worst.
I just feel like every character
know.
has some
Butterfly
value
dude.
to the Chimera Ant arc, or most of them, if anything.
Except the butterfly.
So even
dude.
when it's
I love
slowly,
the butterfly dude.
even when it's slowly paced, it's been a while since I've watched it, but it's like I remember it was like 50 or 55 episodes. I feel like even the episodes where like very little happened, because I love the arc so much, I appreciated like the small stuff that they included.
I get that.
But hey, maybe
Shout
that's
out
just
to the
me.
butterfly dude. Shia Poof, absolute legend. I love him.
Bro, I would rather watch an entire series spin-off featuring Bravada and Velfin, focusing on them, than have Shia Poof in one episode.
Okay, well you just have bad taste, man. I'm on Fream's
Oh
side here.
my god.
Go raw dog, freaking chopper, or whatever you do in your free time.
You
God.
wish, bro.
Coming back on One Piece, I was moving about Chopper though, but my favorite character is Frankie because he just brings so much energy to the show, and I missed him in Whole Cake Island. I was so sad, and it went on for forever.
Super.
Frankie's pretty cool, admittedly. But you know who else is cool?
Rook?
Mr. Two. My boy Bon Clay, the
Let's
legend.
go, the
Well,
best
obviously.
villain.
I love him. He's so good. Oh, what a dude. This man. Oh, the way he stood there. He sacrificed himself to let them escape, bro, dude.
Yeah, Bon Clay isn't even a villain anymore, he's a hero.
Yeah.
I know
Bon
he's
Clay
a
isn't
hero.
just a hero. He's the One Piece.
Oh god, he is the One Piece. What if he finds One Piece and he's just in there in the chest? He's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, the One Piece is just like buried
Yeah,
deep
he's wearing
between,
the One Piece.
Impel down, and he finds it.
Yeah. There are a lot of great characters in One Piece. One Piece just happens to be, you know, it's just the best fictional story ever written. It's not easy to admit, but you know, it is what it is.
I hate to agree with
So-
you, so I will.
Hell yeah. I told you I met this dude that what an absolute Chad. He's been in the military, he has like a bunch of cars, like he restores vehicles, like he's the ultimate Chad, and he's a massive One Piece fan.
I thought you were gonna say he's got like a big tattoo of Bon Clay on his back.
Not that I noticed, but like it was crazy. Like I'm talking to him and he's like, "Oh yeah, I watch anime. I've watched One Piece." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "No."
And then the conversation went on for 4 hours.
And then we talked a little more about One Piece. He's like 600 episodes in.
Nice.
He got busy, so he wasn't able to like continue for a while, and he wanted a boost to get back into it. So I told him to watch like the 13 episode Odin flashback.
Yeah, that's a good thing because it's kind of like unrelated to the rest of the story. I mean, it's related, but it can be seen in a separate way as a
Well,
flashback.
there's some great reveals, and it gets you hyped for like what's going on.
I thought it was a good call on my part, but it's
And Odin's a Chad.
Odin is a Chad.
But that's spoiler territory for Fream. So.
Oh, wait, Fream, you didn't even meet Odin.
Oh,
Oh,
Fream, you're
Oh,
just
God.
you don't understand, Fream. You're just a noob. You're a One Piece
I'm a
noob.
noob.
You're only
Oh,
900
God.
chapters into One Piece.
oh no.
Yeah, Freem, didn't you say you're like
Okay.
4 chapters into Wano?
Yeah, I'm not up to date.
Yeah, you only have 400 chapters to go before
Oh,
Wano's over.
dude.
So you're
Fream.
good.
Fream,
Holy
you
shit.
gotta catch up to Odin.
I gotta catch up. Okay, I will. I kind of get in these like these moods where I'm like I'm gonna read a whole ton and look forward to like updates and stuff, and then I just get super busy and then I just stop reading for like 2 months, and then I have so much to read when I get back.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
All right,
But not for
next
difficult.
anime.
Next anime. Okay, I know people have issues with this one, but
Oh,
I
love
like
it.
a specific
Like,
part. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Battle Tendency. So part 2.
It's part 2.
That's the best
Let's
part.
go!
Best part.
Let's
That's
go.
the best
That's
part.
the best part.
We're all
Alright.
huge fans of part 2. Hell yeah.
Oh god, there's usually when I say that, people are like, "What? You don't like Stardust Crusaders or Phantom Blood or or everything else?" And I'm like, "No, dude. Like,
Well,
part
no,
two is just that's JoJo.
The
That's
correct
JoJo.
the correct answer is that you like them all, but part 2 is just the best. And Joseph's
Yeah, I
It
agree.
is so good. Hello, can you think of it from this perspective to just prove how epic part 2 actually is, all right? Whenever you have anything that happens in any anime or any story, if it's even slightly edgy, it gets canceled on Twitter, right?
Yep.
Part 2 had Nazi good guys, and it didn't get canceled on Twitter.
Bro, no one can cancel JoJo. No one.
It's JoJo's. It's above and beyond the space-time continuum of cancelship.
The only reason why Nux is so good at making himself cancel-proof is because he's such a JoJo stan.
Yeah,
He's learned from
Stroheim
JoJo.
has trained me in the art of not getting canceled on
Yeah,
Twitter.
some memes are just too strong to be canceled. That's what Nux has learned.
Look, German science is the best in the world.
Yeah, like German science discovered how a VTuber avatar can do crystal meth.
I still don't understand why he's blinking out like this. It's really
Why
weird
are
to
his
me.
eyes so big? And
Why are you
alien-like?
calling him him?
But then sometimes they're completely closed out of nowhere.
Leave him alone. He's trying so hard.
Oh.
I love how like I'm extra zoomed in on your face today.
Yeah, he just looks like a chihuahua or something.
Oh god. He's trying.
He's trying so hard.
He's trying.
Bro,
so
if
hard.
Nux's avatar was bald right now, he would literally look like an alien on crack.
But look what he could do. He can move his eyebrows now.
Oh yes, the
Ooh.
tiny bit of eyebrow we could see over your bangs.
Hey ho.
That's why I got my eyebrows over mine.
Oh hell yeah, that's the
Yeah, that's
meta.
A true
That's the way
anime
to do it.
character.
Damn.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
just
hair
need
hair
glasses.
can't get in the way of design.
I just need glasses with
Wow.
like invisible, like the frames. You know,
True.
like on the sides.
True.
Hell yeah. Anyway, Fream, what else you got?
Okay. Oh god, dude. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go on like general territory. I can't speak, dude. Gurren Lagann.
Yes!
Good one.
That's anime's
I,
favorite show.
That's my favorite show of all
Let's
time.
go. Oh man, I think that's what like that is what started like my intro into like story with mechs, and now I like anything that has a story with mech.
And meanwhile, you only watch 2 episodes of Code Geass. I see you.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was like, oh, I'm gonna read the manga. I'm super excited, and then people are like, no, you do not read the manga for that.
Wait,
So
for
I'm like,
Code
okay.
Geass?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Code Geass is an anime
The manga
original.
yeah. You're not gonna read
Yeah,
the
so
manga
that-
in an anime original. That's tragic.
Yeah, I didn't. I like that. That's wrong of me to assume that a phenomenal thing was started from a phenomenal manga. So I was like, oh, I thought it
True.
would be that way, but then it wasn't. So, because usually, my gripe with like animes and why I focus more on manga is because they always like cut out so much like development. And I get it. Like they want to make sure that it's pleasing for the viewer, but I like the backstories and
Yeah,
You know, getting to
I really
know
like what they
character
did with
development.
The Promised Neverland season 2. I thought they really,
Oh,
they really
God.
nailed that. They did a sick
Oh,
job at
God.
skipping the
Yeah, they're
entire Golden
great.
Pond arc. That was great. I love when they did that.
Yeah, getting rid of Yugo, one of the most pivotal characters.
Who the
in
hell's
entire
Yugo?
series. Oh my god, Nox, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Ugh.
Is he
So
that
that
old
hurt me.
fogey? The old dude in the bunker?
It's
Yeah.
actually a car from the former Yugoslavia.
Wait, you've got to be kidding me. That's your favorite character? That's actually such a good take.
Yugo?
Ooh.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
The bunker guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, he's like one of the most pivotal characters in it
I
because
completely agree.
he shows like that they're like I don't want to say anything without like sorry, am I allowed to swear? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely.
Alright.
Dude,
Yeah, I don't
we
want
had, we had Tectone on here before. You think
Yeah.
so?
True. Yeah, I don't want to say anything without spoiling anyone in stream who wants to like watch it or read it. But it's just like he's kind of like a symbol of hope and trains them so much, and like it's just, oh
Yeah,
God,
he's really
dude.
cool. I thought he was a phenomenal character. Like,
Yeah.
not just as a character, like thematically for the whole story, he was so important.
Hmm. Yeah, very very important. And like, oh God, I won't
And
speak
how,
about what happens to him,
things
but like,
wrapped up with his character
yeah.
arc was also really good.
God, it hurt. I was like, that's like one of the parts in manga that made me tear up because I was like, oh God, don't do this. But you knew it was coming. And you're like,
Yeah.
shit.
That was,
That was so good.
I'll be honest. I thought that his character arc would wrap up in Goldie Pond,
Yeah,
and then-
I also thought that, but then when it
and when it
continued,
didn't, I was
oh,
like, "Woo, he's safe."
yeah, let's go.
Oh well,
Yep. All right. Well, Gurren Lagann, let's go.
hell yeah.
It's it definitely a favorite. Very.
I'm
very
not gonna
good.
lie.
Yeah.
Your list, looking back, is actually kind of based. Like, you have obvious taste, like when it comes to this stuff. You know, Evangelion,
Let's
Gurren
go.
Lagann. Like, you have all these Promised Neverland. Like, they're all intellectual anime. And Monster Musume, okay, because whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
but-
Okay. Out of my god tier list, I need some like feel good shows. Okay.
Understand.
Nothing.
Everyone's
as
got
good as
one
a
or two.
feel-good show as Monster Musume. Yeah.
Musume, when you could have picked Konosuba.
That's in my list, Nux. You're not
Okay,
supposed
never
to
mind. All is
spoil
forgiven.
that.
All is forgiven.
Jesus.
Konosuba's the best.
Jesus. You maybe you think that it's in my top 5, Nux, and I haven't spoken about it yet.
Well, that's fair. All is forgiven. Konosuba's amazing. If people that don't have Konosuba on their list, y'all need Jesus.
Yeah, I have all their Nendos, and we have quite a few scales that are like I think you can see it in Techie's setup. He has a few scales behind his on his shelves. Very 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 pog. I haven't seen the movies though. Well, the movie, and I'm just like I want to sit down and watch it with Techie. But this guy
Sit
hates
him down
movies,
and
dude.
watch it with him. It's so good.
I do.
It's better. It's probably the best arc in the entire show.
God.
It's
Ugh.
so good.
It
It's
is good.
actually so good.
I sat down and watched it with Nuxie Boy.
Oh my god.
Did I?
I need to just do like watch
Did you?
parties or
I
something.
think.
Watching
We
it.
watched it together. Hold on.
I think
what?
we did.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Or maybe you just showed me cursed scenes, and I'm thinking of Made in Abyss.
We did watch Maid and Abyss together.
I
Is
think
that
Konosuba is
the one-
great. It would be even greater if Kazuma would man up and go raw dog with Darkness, but otherwise, still a great series. Nux, what's going on with your head, bro?
He's moving.
He's got a
He's
long
having
neck.
He's having a good
I'm
time.
extending.
Oh,
He
God.
moves. He's
He
alive.
moves. Oh god, he's tracking better now. Let's go. Oh, his eyes, he moves. Let's go.
Pog.
Pretty,
Ah,
pretty whack. Anyway, Maid in
Yeah.
Abyss, you were gonna say something?
Is that worth pushing through the show? Cause like I'm still kind of like
Let's go. Oh, good take. Good take.
No, not a good
So,
take. Maid in Abyss is so good.
It is worth pushing through because the end of the first season is good, and it gets better in the movie and the manga. Although me and Animac are on the same page that it kind of starts off a little and Nux was
Yeah.
hyping it up so hard.
yeah, that was
But,
one of
like-
those where Nux was saying how it was so great, and the first bunch of episodes I thought were very like okay at best. So I was getting disappointed because
first, like,
I'm expecting
7.
this greatness, and Nux is like, "Yo, this is one of the best things ever," and then I was just like, it's okay." But then the last like 3 episodes of season 1 are really good, and the movie is really good. But yeah, it's worth pushing through, but it doesn't help when someone overhypes it as it's the second coming, and then you're like,
good.
so like my whole take is that like every single time I talk about Maid in Abyss, I get people being like, "Oh, but like you think it's a cute show, but then it's not." And I'm like, "Well, then like," and it's like, "You haven't even seen it yet." And I'm like, "Dude, stop like ruining the
Right.
build up for that. Like I
Yeah.
expect something to happen."
Yeah, people
And
on
so
the
I'm just-
internet are kind of assholes. As one, I would know that.
So that's my main thing, and I it's so hard for me to go through the whole like, oh, they're kids, like very lolly looking shit, and I'm just like, uh,
no, it's not
hard
like
for me to
there's
push
nothing
through.
like creepy about
Okay.
in that sense. There's creepy in other senses, but not in that sense.
okay, all right, that's why I'm always worried, and that's another reason why everyone says Madoka Magic is going to be one of my favorites, but I'm always worried about these shows because I'm like, what if something like that happens? And I'm like, oh god.
I only
Madoka
watched
Magica
Madoka
is pretty
Magica
great.
like a couple months ago, and I think it's in my top 25. It's so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's in my
Yeah.
top 25 too. It's really good. I like Madoka Magica a lot. But then
I
again,
like
Maid
that.
in Abyss is also in my top 20, so.
Okay. Maybe I should finish those up then.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's go for let's go for a low here. Here's another feel good one. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Okay, that's a feel good one. I think it's okay.
Monster Musume is so
Yeah, I
much
think-
better.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it
but
is.
it's no, it is.
So-
I forced
Well-
myself to watch the whole first season for the anime version, and it was boring. It was really boring.
It's
So-
kind of like one of those feel good, like you
Yeah.
watch in the background type of. And I like the theme song. The theme song's like the opening's a banger. I love it.
One of our editors on the Anime Upper channel has it in his top 5 of all time, Dragon
Oh.
Maid, which to me is
Crazy.
insanity. I love
I
the
wouldn't
man,
say
but it's
top
insanity.
5, but
However, I'm not really interested in it personally, but
I mean,
Yeah.
some of the characters
Pretty sure.
were very likable, and the interactions were cute, but like, I don't know. Well, I didn't even find it funny.
the only reason I even know about the show is because people on Twitter get triggered because big boobs. So that's how I know about it.
true.
Yeah, that's
That
messed
is
That's
up.
why I watched it.
It is the originator of many very
Wow,
fine
great.
gifts that I can spam
Yes.
on Twitter.
True.
True.
Although if I want to see dragon boobs, I just check out Zentreya.
Oh god, let's go.
That's fair.
How I
That's a
roll.
base-
That's how
base
I
take.
roll, guys.
Base take. Base take. Hell
Zen,
yeah.
Zen is great though.
Yeah, Zen's awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's buffer up my list a little bit. Steins Gate.
Let's go!
Nice game.
Yo, you
That's
have great
actually-
taste. What the hell? We were making
It's
fun of you at the
actu-
beginning, but you actually have such a good list. Like, it's obviously following a theme of personal enjoying, and
Yeah,
this is
you
great.
can.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
god.
can kind of sense where my style is kind of.
Mhm.
Yes.
In terms of like, yeah.
Well, as someone who has
God.
Steins Gate in his top 3, I must say this is a based take.
It's so good,
I love
man.
it.
It's just like, and to be fair, okay, I'll be honest with y'all. I watched like the first episode and I was like, oh, I wasn't really interested, and then I pushed through it, and then I was like, oh shit, oh wait, what's happening? Oh god, I'm like, oh no.
Oh,
it's-
yes.
Honestly, I love Steins Gate off the first episode. I thought the ending was trippy, where it's like, wait,
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people talk about like how they dropped Steins Gate and they had to push themselves through the first half. I really liked Steins Gate the whole time. It's just the second half was just
So much better.
really good.
Well,
it was just really good.
other
Yeah,
than
I
the
thought the
honest,
whole
I-
thing was pretty interesting. Like even the starting off with the text message, time travel stuff. Even that, I was like, it's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I started drinking Dr Pepper after watching it.
That
I was
does
never
sound
into
like-
Dr Pepper before, but I was like, bro, I want to be smart. I
don't
gotta
know.
drink Dr Pepper now.
if you're not in love with the characters, I could see why the first like 10 episodes would be a little slow. It's very slice of life esque. But I think people that say they
constantly
drop it
goes
off the
that way.
first episode blows my mind
Shut up,
because the
Knox. Shut up,
ending
Knox.
with Makise is like it made me need to watch episode 2.
Yeah, definitely. I fell in love with like the characters.
Same.
Like right off the trend that I have with animes is that like because I'm usually so productive with stuff, I usually like put it in the background, and then once it like draws my attention, then I'll go back and watch it, like the first part, and be like, oh wait, this is actually worth my attention. Because there's like this is sad to say, but like there's so much like anime out today that is just like the same thing repeated over and over again. So like I'm kind of like I've conditioned myself to like not assume the greatest out of current
Yeah,
shows.
and I mean, if you look at isekai as like a little microcosm, there's just like 4 to 5 new isekai every season, and so many of them are just the same shit over and over again.
Also, just so
Yeah.
much anime comes out every season now. Like there's like 100 shows and like 3 of them are good. So I'm on the same page,
It's
Fream.
sad, but I do hear that as well, and it is sad that people don't go back. Like I feel like, do you remember when you first got into anime and you would
Yeah.
watch like some anime YouTuber and they're like, people these days don't go back to watch the classics, and I'm thinking, you don't know what you're talking about, old man. I am that old man now. I have become that old man.
Yeah, when you see newer people getting into MHA and Demon Slayer, you're like, please go watch Death Note.
Right.
Oh, God.
And back
Stop
in the day,
slandering
it was like,
Demon Slayer, man.
I like Demon Slayer. I do. I'm
Like
just saying.
the next arc in Demon Slayer is absolute fire. That's gonna be in season 2. I like possibly my favorite arc, and I think it's freaking amazing.
You're freaking amazing.
The
Anime.
Red Light District, very based arc. Anyway,
Yeah, in terms of like Demon Slayer though, I couldn't really get into anything past the Natagumo Mountain arc, the one with the spiders.
Oh, that was the best arc.
Like,
in the
yeah,
anime.
I was just like afterwards, I was like, this is like, and I'm sorry guys, but like I was just like, you knew there was gonna be some brother sister bullshit, and you know that. You know, a lot of it becomes very predictable. It's a typical shonen, obviously. But
I
like,
mean, the whole thing was a typical shonen. That
what do you
doesn't
mean, brother
mean-
sister bullshit?
have you read the
Animax
manga?
offended because he has a crush on his sister.
Have I read the manga? Yeah, there's no brother sister bullshit. What?
Not the-
What anime are we talking about right now?
Demon
A
Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
With Tanjiro and
I-
Nezuko?
Yeah, didn't you watch the
Yeah,
read that Dojin where they fucked?
What?
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's
nothing
kind of
happens in the
official
manga. The
story.
manga is not weird.
I
Like-
find the ending very brother sister bullshit. Like, okay, bullshit as in like you know that this is gonna happen. Not
Okay,
not,
so you
not-
don't mean like
No, I don't mean
like,
degenerate brother sister
okay,
bullshit.
okay.
Jesus.
I'll be honest, it's
There's
kind of
siblings.
messed up when the ending of
This-
Demon Slayer copies the ending of Frozen, you know? It's
Uh,
like-
I honestly thought that's what you meant, Freem, when you said
no,
the
no,
brother
no,
sister
no, no.
bullshit.
No,
I
this
was like,
ain't
what?
Oremo. No.
Oremo is better than Demon Slayer, though. I'm just saying.
I mean, it has Kuroneko, so.
Exactly!
go.
Kuroneko's better than anything that Demon Slayer created.
She cute for sure.
Yeah, big facts.
Alright, okay. Alright, let's bring Konosuba to the table, because we know it's
Let's
in the top 5.
go!
Let's go.
Dude, I love Konosuba so much. It's so good.
It's so good. Just like
So
the comedy, like that's like one of the animes that just like you know how you like giggle at animes, but this one literally just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
so good.
I'm gonna lean
Oh my
back like
god!
Briggs.
Speaking of giggling in animes and making you laugh, have any of you seen the season finale of Rick and Morty season 5?
God, not again.
So I
What a
only
Rick and
I
Morty
only
dude.
watched the first half.
Of the season finale?
Yeah, because it's like 2 episodes, right?
How can you stop? The final episode.
It was
is
like
so
4.
good.
It was like 4 a.m. I was so tired. I was falling asleep. So I'm like, I just need to rewatch this tomorrow, and I still haven't.
Dude, the final episode is so good.
I'm not caught up, so I can't. I'm ashamed to say it, Nux. I can't speak to it.
The final episode has a whole anime opening. It's great.
Oh my god.
It's
I'm,
wonderful.
I
I'm
need
so
to catch up.
torn with like watching that because it's what people say about it.
It's the fan base thing.
Twitter.
The fan
Yeah.
base thing. It's rough.
No,
Yeah,
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's
honest-
a great show.
Rick and Morty is honestly better than 99% of anime.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
I
Better
mean,
than
Rick
every
and Morty is
anime.
its
Let's
own
go
kind
with
of
Rick and Morty. It's the best thing.
You can't compare Rick and Morty to like anime. You know.
Yeah, you
It's its own
can.
thing.
Anime.
I can compare. If I can compare
compare
anything I
anything.
want to anything I want.
Literally, bro, dude, this is why Rick and Morty is better than French fries. Okay.
Oh,
I agree.
hot take.
I
Hot take.
think like other than
Fries
One
are pretty
Piece
hot.
and like a couple other favorites, like Rick and Morty is like one of my favorite like things to watch.
It's so good. I'm so happy we watched like so much of it together as it was airing. Good times.
I'm so sad. We need more episodes.
I can't believe we have to wait for season 6, dude. The season finale ends with such like a. Oh, I don't want to spoil anything.
Don't say nothing, please.
It's really good.
Did you know that in Quebec they don't say French fries? They say poutin.
Puts in.
Hey, anime, take these nuts and put in your mouth.
Oh god.
Quebec burn.
We
Like
call it quaburned.
Quaburn. Let's go.
Quaburned.
I get people don't understand what like I have a bad habit of saying the English variant of puts in, and then people are like, "Oh, what do you mean? You mean poutine?" And I'm like, "Dude, just don't even I hate it, dude. They're not the same here."
I love the condescension, which it's totally true. It happens when someone's like doesn't pronounce something the way English people like. They're just like, "You mean poutine?"
Yeah.
You mean like
Not even the
Vladimir
same
Putin?
Dude, I had a poutine the other day. It was fucking so good. It was a trippy variation. It had like chicken shawarma, tzatziki sauce, hot sauce on it, like on like a normal poutine. It was, oh my god.
Bro, I don't think that's a poutine. I think that's just like fries with a bunch of chicken.
Oh no, it was
Dude,
the base.
hello,
The base was.
If you were a real Quebecer, you would know that salad with any salad, as long as it has cheese in it, it's poutine.
Wow. I was gonna say, like, it had the base, like fries, cheese, gravy, and then it just on top was chicken,
Not
tzatziki,
just
like,
any cheese.
oh my god, it was honestly the best poutine I've ever had.
Damn.
That was good. I mean, spins on poutine. Like my favorite poutine is probably a Thanksgiving poutine. It's not even from like La Belle Pro or anything. It's literally from Smoke's Poutinerie. That I think is like
Franchised main
franchise
yeah,
thing.
we have one
Yeah,
here.
they have like a Thanksgiving poutine that has like turkey stuffing, cranberry sauce. Like
Damn.
it has everything. It's so good.
You know what? That actually sounds good. Like
I just
the
I
way
think
you're
I've actually had
describing
that
it,
before.
the way you're
Yeah, it
describing it,
has
I
a
feel like I
cheese
should be
too.
freaked out by it, but I feel like that would go together really
It
well.
is.
You know, the
It's
stuffing
so
and
good with the gravy. It's like
yeah, and then
trust me,
the you know the little cranberry, yeah.
yeah,
I
the
feel like-
cranberry, the stuffing.
I would
is
fuck with that.
everything.
I
love
feel like I
that
would
you
need to order
pronounce
that
it with
somewhere.
a French Canadian accent, even when you're speaking English. It's
Oh
amazing.
shit, fuck.
Well, Adamak, they have like smoked poutine like all over the place, so there's probably one near you.
Oh my god, you're French Canadian. I can tell you this joke. Are you ready? I've told it to Animac and Briggs before, but they didn't get it. But you'll get it. So you have these two French Canadian fellows. They're taking a road trip. They're in the U.S. All of a sudden, they have an issue. They get a flat tire. They go to the gas station or whatever. They try to repair it, but they don't speak English that well. So one guy in the car, he's trying to talk to the guy working there to try to get help. So he turns to his friend and he says, "Hey Jacques, comment tu dis flat tire en anglais?"
I don't get it
Oh,
because I don't
God.
speak French. Yeah,
It's because
I am unable to
Quebecers
understand
take-
this joke.
Quebec
Yes.
thing, yeah.
it's because Quebecers take so many English loan words.
Yeah.
Yep.
Flat
Yep.
tire is not
French.
English,
In
but they
French, it's
French, but they
flat.
say it like yeah.
You know what's funny?
I get it, Nux.
Nux,
You
when
tell me that.
I was in
Tire.
Montreal, I told that joke.
Oh hell yeah, that's a great joke. I love that joke
That's
so
good.
much.
God, man. Oh, man. I've had that like happen to me like IRL. Like someone asked, I forget what the thing was, but someone asked me that and they said an English word and I was like, what do you mean, dude?
A refrigerator.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
like-
actually,
Oh,
that's
God.
real French too, though. Not just
Yep.
fake French.
When I took French in school, there was this one guy from like New Brunswick, but he was like a French guy from New Brunswick. And then they were teaching us the tire was pneu, but he was like,
Yep.
we just say tire.
That's the French Canadian thing. They do it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yet they roast on English speaking people. But half
They
the
do.
vocabulary is just English. Just
Yeah,
turned
it's like,
into-
how dare you
whatever-
speak English
yeah.
here? We
It's
have
amazing.
French rules, and then it's like flat tire.
Yeah, and like oh god, man. I have like nightmares ever like Techie went to Quebec with me to meet my parents when we first started dating, and it was such a nightmare. He couldn't read any signs because that's like the only place on earth that has like their stop signs are right, right?
Dude, it's
They're
so
different.
dumb
I
how like
hate
they
the
have.
stop signs so much.
Dude, they have signs in Quebec, and I swear the font is like 99% like huge for French, and then the English is like
Yes.
so
Yes.
unreadable.
Super
I'm like,
tiny.
I'm
Yeah.
English. I'm standing 2 feet away, and I can't even read it.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's an actual law in Quebec that
Yeah,
if
that's
you
law.
have a sign to your store, there needs to be a French sign, and it needs to be bigger. It legally needs to be bigger than the English translation.
Yeah, because
God, I
the
remember
province.
that passed when I was still there, and I was like, what
Yep.
the heck?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because that's been
I
going on
remember
for a
that.
while because the province of Quebec feels threatened by majority English-speaking Canada, so they have special laws in place to protect the French language.
Yeah, didn't they pass
Yep.
some bullshit too that you have to have a French version of a video game in order for you to get it there?
Oh, I have no
Really?
idea. About
I didn't
that.
hear that one. Oh my god.
Oh, like right before I moved, like after high school, I was like, they started, especially in the Toys R Us's. I don't know if they still have some up there.
What
but
Toys R Us is? They're
Oh,
all
they don't
gone.
have it there anymore.
There's
Oh,
no more
no.
Toys R Us.
No,
You
actually,
know-
there
you
is
know
in
the one-
Canada.
I was
I'm
gonna
sure you
say
used
we
to
still
go to
have
the-
it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you
we
used
still
to
have
go
some
to the
Toys R
same one
Us's.
that I went to. The one next to the Walmart.
Yeah, there's only
On
one.
Jean Talon.
There's only
Yeah,
one.
let's go.
Yeah,
Is it not?
yeah,
is it not there
it's,
anymore?
I
No,
don't
probably
think
not.
so.
But yeah,
think
like
it's
you
not.
couldn't get a game unless they had a French version with it. And that used to piss me off because it's like there were so many games that didn't port with a French like alternative.
And
so you
speaking of
couldn't get
Jean
it.
Talon, another thing that annoys me about Montreal, you have like 6 streets in a row that you can't make a left. What is up
Yep.
with that?
Okay,
Why do they do that?
explain this
I
to
don't
me, Knox.
understand.
Why is it
stupid.
that you can't make a left on any street, and in Quebec you can't make a right turn on a red? So you just
Right.
And
You can't-
the
you're
roads
literally
are
stuck.
the roads
You
are
can't
all
do
falling
anything.
apart, and it smells like shit. Quebec sucks.
Okay, well the roads fall apart because of the snow.
Okay,
But
this
what-
was supposed to be.
What,
this was
repair your
supposed to be
roads.
Nux.
What are you blaming me for?
This was
live
supposed to
there.
be roasting Fream's anime, not roasting the province of Quebec.
I'm paying taxes, okay? What do you want?
What I don't understand though is like I've been to the same place in Montreal so many times. Fix your fucking roads. They're disgusting.
God, dude. And as soon as you get out of Quebec, roads are like smooth. And you're just like, well,
Yep.
Yep.
come on.
Yep.
I swear,
Back to
I swear,
anime.
St. Catharines has been under fucking construction for
Oh,
7
God.
years.
Well,
Dude,
St. Catharines,
seriously.
I don't understand. There's like the hospital's right there, right? So like I don't know. I feel like there's always explosions or something. I don't know. Maybe I watched Batman: The Dark Knight too many times.
God, I don't know if it's the same, but St. Catherine had nothing in terms of like Pierrefonds. Like the entire Pierrefonds part is just awful roads. I literally, ugh. And like when I got out of Quebec, like when the whole like you can't turn right thing, I was like the worst driver here because I was like no one trusted me. I couldn't do
Well,
anything.
I don't think in the States they can turn right either, only in like Ontario, right?
Well, no,
Oh
in many
my God.
places in the States you can. Like
Yeah.
you can't in New York City, but you can in like the suburbs, for example.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a specifically Ontario thing where you can turn right on red.
No, it's not.
In most cities, they just have a little sign that says "No right turn on red" for this specific fucking light. But Quebec's it's like let's just make it for the entire province.
Yeah, Quebec's
Yeah.
cool like that. Oh, another
Can't
thing
turn
that's
right,
cool
can't turn
about
left, can't go forward.
Quebec, French Canadians in Quebec, you're gonna like this one. This is a true story. This is not actually a joke, but I thought it was hilarious, so I'm gonna tell it anyway. Basically, there was a war at some point, and the French Canadians that lived in Quebec in that battle ended up winning the fight, not because they had greater numbers, but because the enemy forces retreated because they were afraid they were against religious zealots instead of an actual military. Because all of the French Canadians kept yelling "Esti Carles Tabernac" and stuff like
Oh,
that.
no.
Like they thought they were religious zealots that would like stop at nothing. So the enemy army actually retreated.
That
like
has to be a
Quebec
joke.
won. I'm telling you,
Oh
it's a
my
true story.
God.
They teach nothing but Quebec history in Quebec. So
Yep. No, that's 100%. Like
It's
when
like-
I it's so dumb.
He's like, okay, this is how the English fucked us again.
No, they don't even talk about that. They only talk about like the French Canadian when they won. So it's
So
like
they talk about like nothing.
so they
we
talk
have-
about
we
like
have-
the fur trade.
It's like we have Jacques Cartier, and then nothing happens for 200 years, and then
So
we have today.
funny.
Okay.
What's messed up though? They changed all the parks to be named after like Trudeau. Pretty messed up.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
And remember when the parks used to not all be called Pierre Elliott Trudeau Park?
Oh god. Dude, my original name was supposed to be Marie Noël, and I was like, that's such a French Canadian name.
Wow.
Ah.
All right,
Hell yeah.
I think this has been a pretty long podcast. Do you have any final anime you want to cover, Freem?
Pretty pog
Oh.
podcast.
Oh,
I'd go as far as to say it was a
uh,
podcast.
Yeah.
podcast. Let's
I hate it.
go.
I hate it, dude.
What? Okay. Gosh, I mean, I spoke about a lot of them, although I didn't really. Fuck, dude. I think my list is good, but like, this is gonna be another hot take, probably. But this is more of a manga thing, and I swear I'm not a furry, and you guys probably already know what I'm talking about.
Beastars.
Beastars. The manga's
Beastars.
great, albeit the end I felt was a little rushed, or like I felt like they could have did more to it. But
Well, I
think it's
actually
great.
watched both seasons of the anime for Beastars. So
I actually
Yeah,
haven't.
and Project Melody likes it as one of her favorite, if I recall correctly. So it's been
also
mentioned.
GB's, it's one of GB's favorite, like top
Yeah.
3.
See, I watched the first 4 episodes, and I thought it was just okay, and I've been meaning to keep watching, but I wasn't super drawn in. I did think the rabbit scene was weird, but in like an interesting way. So I'm looking forward to seeing where
Anime,
that
I
goes.
thought you were a big fan of raw dogging. What's up with you now? All of a sudden,
Okay.
things change. Look at this.
Yeah, you've given me a lot to think about, Nux.
A couple of whiskers get thrown into the mix, and Animax off his game.
No, I'm not. I'm not off put by it. I thought it was like interesting. I'm not saying I would drop it because of that. I think I want to see where it goes. Like the bunny and the
Dude, you've watched enough anime. You got to be desensitized.
the bunny and the wolf and like.
I thought Beastars
And
was
what is
pretty
going on
good.
with the wolf? Like I have no idea what's going on with him in the first 4 episodes. Like is he like a psychotic killer or just like a sensitive dude? I have no idea. So we'll see.
That-
I will
Both.
pick it up again eventually.
Both.
Yeah, that's part of the appeal is that you're like, is Lego's gonna be okay? And I don't know, like the English, like it's weird because they name everyone so weirdly in like the dub. Like I watched, or sorry, the anime, and I'm so used to like the manga names, and I was just like, who's this bitch? And I'm like, oh,
They
it's
renamed them?
Yeah, at least I don't know if like maybe the Netflix that I have, like Haru wasn't Haru.
Yeah, this
Legoshi
is
was
probably
Legoshi.
all in French.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Yeah, you legally had to make them French names.
I actually watched the English dub. I thought the
Lego
dub was
C.
pretty good. I watched it in the dub.
Oh, Legoshi. Yeah, no, but Haru wasn't Haru, and I was like, I kept on talking to Techie about it, and I was like, oh yeah, Haru does this. Like, who's Haru? And I'm like, it's the bunny. The damn
The
dubs,
bunny.
man. The bunny.
Oh yeah, I
Goddammit.
would never watch dubs. Like I'm not that depraved to watch.
I mean,
dubs.
some dubs are like I would say that like Cowboy Beep Boop was a good
Beep
dub.
Boop?
Like there's some dubs. Beep Boop.
Beep Boop.
Yeah.
Beep boop
That's
bop.
it's pronounced in French.
Cowboy.
Freem, you named
Yeah.
the one dub that I
The
agree with
one.
you on, so I can't say anything because
Yeah.
that dub
Wait.
is
You guys
even
don't
better
think
than
you
the
don't
sub.
think the Bakano dub is superior to the sub?
Oh, dude, Bakano. Oh, fuck, I didn't
I
even
don't know.
mention it. So
I don't know
good,
because
dude.
I
Yup.
don't know if I watched both of Bakano. I think I only watched Bakano once. But for Cowboy Bebop, I watched it multiple times, in subbed and dubbed, and the dubbed is actually better. Like the voice actors, the way they interact with each other, it's just pure chemistry. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Pure
Rare to find
chemistry.
nowadays.
Sounds like a different manga, like
Dr.
Dr.
Stone.
Stone. Isn't that also about pure chemistry? What an amazing segue to the end of the podcast.
Yo, that gimmick got old pretty quick. But anyway, honestly, I started off roasting your list, but I think your list is better than most people we've had on.
I completely agree. I
Hey.
think we gave you a hard time in the beginning, but
Yeah,
unironically,
it really came together.
Great list.
With
It
great.
Honestly, and
really
also
makes
your reasoning was far more logical than Tectone's reasoning.
Tectone had no reasoning, I swear to God. His reasoning made no
Well,
sense.
I'll be honest, I was a little nervous at first because like my takes on like what I like, I know they're either like not watched or people don't know about him, or like it's usually a pretty hot take. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go into it and be like, this is how I feel, this is what I like, and you know.
That's
I'm
exactly
kinda,
what we
like,
want for
pleasantly
this
surprised.
podcast.
To be honest, we're pretty open-minded here. If you get, we don't really care.
Unlike Quebec.
If you-
Musume best, let's go.
Yeah, we
And I'll be
here
honest,
we
I
want the
think the
drama
Quebec
here. Like if
segment-
you came and said handshakers, we would have loved that
Yeah.
because that would have been a great way for us to, have some
Yeah.
drama going on.
But I like the Quebec arc of this episode. This was good. This was good.
Yeah, we kind of
Same.
just went on about it. Quebec next anime confirmed.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point.
Hell yeah. It's like instead it'll just basically be Code Geass instead of like the big lion Britannia sign. It'll be Le Fleur de Lis.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's
God.
just Jacques Cartier is the main character.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, Saint Jean Baptiste, absolute legend.
Get a in a VTuber avatar to make it mainstream though.
Yo.
But interestingly enough, the villain would still be Britannia.
Would you look at that? What a coincidence. It's almost as if that was my joke, Animag.
Well, I pointed it out for those in the back.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure they're all appreciated.
I appreciate it, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't
Gotcha,
mind, don't
please.
mind.
All right, thank you. Don't mind. I get that reference. Haha. Thank you
Whoa!
guys for joining us today. Thank you, Freem, for
Yeah.
being our guest for the first time. Check Freem out on all the social medias, especially Twitch, which I assume is every VTuber's bread and butter. Am I correct?
Wow, I feel insulted.
And that's why
Except
Nux
Nux.
isn't a VTuber.
Yeah.
He just happens to have an avatar.
A very stoned avatar at the moment, but it's an avatar nonetheless.
Dude.
Yeah, honestly, I think you're gonna get some good thumbnail images with your cracked out avatar this week.
Oh my god, yeah. You got like a long neck version. You got a Geen version. Let's go.
Crystal meth version was all good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.
Bang.